Welcome, friends. Good morning, and how are you this beautiful day? It's great to be here. For those that are watching this and don't know me, I am Lucia Peters. I am the CEO and owner of Global Business Academy. Good morning, Ariel. We'll catch you later, and you, GV, as well. Hi, Reg, my beautiful VAs, all here to say good morning. So this morning, what I want to talk about, the topic I want to talk about is how to network and build a community using Facebook. But before we do that, let's talk a little bit about how Facebook can help you build, grow, and monetize your business, because Facebook is a platform of over 2.9 billion people. And of those 2.9 billion people, I think the last statistics that were gleaned was that almost 57% of people of that 2.9 billion are coming onto Facebook monthly. So there are statistics, about the daily visits, but when you think about that monthly, 57%, that's huge. Now, it is the second most looked at website other than YouTube. So if you've got a business, you're running a business, and you're not using or utilizing Facebook for your business, why not? Because it is such a fantastic tool. It's a free tool. And we've got to observe when we're giving something, when we're given a tool for free, we've got to observe guidelines. And for those that know me a little, know that I haven't been able to communicate this week because I've gone over the quota for Facebook Messenger. Now, obviously, Facebook Messenger has some algorithms attached to it. So be mindful, guys. I was using my laptop to answer questions, get backwards and forwards. My VAs were as well. And then I couldn't use my laptop, but I could use my phone. So I went over to my phone and started answering messages as well. But that soon stopped. And then I got this notice to say, you have been shut out for 6 days. So when you're running a business, you need a plan B. The beauty of emails and the beauty of telephones and talking with clients is, something that's very, it became really, what's the word? Good morning, Lorraine. Emails and telephone became something that it was my plan B. It was the way I communicated, the Zoom link. I'd put into an email, hi, this is the Zoom link for blah, and the person would actually receive the Zoom link. So, just be mindful that you have a plan B, right? Because you may need it. You when you're busy and you're not calculating how many times you've spoken and replied backwards and forwards. Good morning, Jennifer. Jennifer, I have to tell you something about my face and my skin since I've been taking these drops. Something that I noticed this morning, which I need to take a photograph of, but one thing has completely disappeared. So yeah, phenomenal. It was like a little sunspot, and I've got one on my hand which was raised. It's almost completely gone, but I will talk about that later. Those amazing golden drops are giving me the energy and vitality that I was really missing in my everyday work. Because some of us still have to work. We didn't get superannuation until later in life, so things can make a difference when you're earning an income. So let's get started and let's talk about how you can build, grow, and monetize using Facebook. Well, the first place, and it's in here, is build a community. Now, your community is the place that you facilitate. So, as an entrepreneur, as a person that loves to be in business, I've been in business all my life. My story goes way back to as a 15-year-old deciding that I wasn't going to go to school anymore and applied for a job and got it, and marketing and doing ads was my first job. So I've been in the workforce for many, many years in sales and marketing, and understand, just the importance of building relationships, building those relationships and growing a little network of individuals that support and help you to build and grow as well. So when you work insular or by yourself, that is when you will find that you can't grow, because you do need to ask people. You need to ask for help. You need to collaborate with people. It's so important that we collaborate and network with others, because we can always learn something valuable and new about people, about business, and about just personal development in general. So never rule it out. Have an open mind to this. It's so important, and life keeps sharing with you opportunities if you're open to them. And yeah, absolutely, Lorraine. And I guess the thing is too that as we're learning and growing, we're sharing that outwardly, and that's the beauty of learning. And that's what I was saying about the Facebook Messenger. I've only come upon that. I didn't know about that, but sharing that with you guys, that hopefully will help some of you be aware of what there is an algorithm attached to it now. You can't just go messaging people willy-nilly anymore. You've got to be really constructive with the conversations that you have. So for marketers and people that are trying to reach every demographic, you're never going to do it, right? I talk about the sales funnel, and getting your message out to a wider community. That's in the beginning, but as you go along your journey, you find that you will have a cold audience, you'll have a warm audience, and then you'll have a hot audience, like people that have worked with you. They will refer others to you because they feel that what you're teaching is valuable, and along the journey you find that when you're networking with others, you will start to begin to follow like-minded. Very much your community, your network will become very much like-minded people. So heart-centered. For me, it's heart-centered people that are in business. They want to make sales, and that is my role, is to help them to get those sales. And you can fool yourself and say, well, I'm not about selling. But at the end of the day, we all buy, we all sell. I don't know how many times I go on to Shein during the day and go do a little bit of shopping, just to see what other people do. And it's quite interesting, the buyer's persona, understanding the buyer's persona. Like I could be called a bit of a shopaholic, but I put it in the cart and then I don't go any further. So for me, as a buyer, as someone that is looking or interested in a course or a program, I need someone to give me the outcomes, give me the reasons why I would spend my money, invest my money with that person. So remembering these things, because most of your clients and your client avatar is going to be very, very much like you. So any marketing strategy, you'll be very pleased to see I'm having my drops. Any marketing strategy has to use must use Facebook or social media of some sort. So pick your choice. Now, in saying that, the thing I've found in this part, since post COVID probably, is there's people that have shrunk away from Facebook, and there are people that have come to Facebook. So there's been this cycle of change. There's a lot of corporates that have come on board into Facebook. So Facebook has changed. You'll see a lot of sponsored ads where people are paying to play. Now, in our teaching or in our community, we only teach organic. We assist you to do or to get clients organically. So you must ask. If you're not asking, then you are not going to convert people to become your clients. You must ask. It's vital in this in this business, but you don't need to be salesy about it. Hello, whoever that is. So you don't need to be salesy about it, because when you have a common interest, like you have, I can help people get sales by following a strategic process, right? When you're following that strategic process, sales and people will come. They will follow you. They will be aligned to you. They will go, oh, I really do need some of what she's got, or he's got. So it remains. Facebook is the key. It's I guess it's the tool that I use and I teach, but we still use Facebook. Instagram. We use a bit of TikTok, and we don't really use any others. We use stories a lot, and we use reels a lot, because they are all tools for us. They are all tools when people are on their mobile phones, which I've left in the office, the other office, my bedroom. They're looking at things that are going to attract them, things that are going to pop out and say, this is worth watching. So when you're working on that platform, keep an eye out for people that do the same as you. When we first start, we've got this real imposter syndrome, about or around other business strategists. Oh, I don't want them as my friends. You kind of go, no, I'm going to save all of this for me. Like it's this scarcity mindset, right? And as you go along your journey, you realize that the more you share, the more you open to those people, because those people cannot support all of who their connections and their network, their community is, right? It's like me. I really, really desire everyone to share their message or share their business in my community, in my Facebook community, because there's people that not only want business, they require support with personal development, mindset growth, spiritual growth, health and wellness. So for me, I encourage people to go into my community, because I can't be everything to everybody. And I guess when you've got that, the more you share with people, the larger you grow. We've had 12 new people into our community this week in our Facebook group. Now, if your group is stagnant and not growing, ask yourself, is there a reason? And is that reason that you're not allowing others to come in there and share their wisdom, knowledge, and skill? Ask yourself, are you being a little bit fixed in your mindset? Ask yourself, because when you have that abundant mindset, you don't feel threatened by anything, anyone. you're aware, you're very aware, don't get me wrong, you are aware of others and what they're doing, and you're mindful, but in the scheme of things, that's just noise. That's noise, because you've got this true path, this true passion, and you're following it. You're implementing it. You're supporting those that want to get support from you. Yeah, absolutely. And we learned that very quickly in our community when we were networking with Coffee and Connect. We used to have a group, a chat that was called Coffee and Connect every Wednesday or Thursday, and it was quite interesting. The guests that used to come into there would ask me immediately, "Can I promote something?" And I'd say, of course, whatever you've got, that. But there is a mindset out there, and don't get me wrong, it's out there. There is a mindset out there of people that are very insular, and they've got this fixed mindset. So if there are people like that, and you come across them, do you want to be in their network, or don't you? And we've been looking at this because the way Facebook works, and Facebook has changed. That was old school marketing, and they're probably still doing some of that old school marketing. You see the big guys; they're sharing their communities with everyone. They still got an understanding of what's going on in there, but they share their communities with everyone. They share their information. They share all their masterclasses, workshops, PDFs, freebies, paid, whatever, PDFs. They share everything. And this is what is your task, is to get out there and offer things to people. So, don't be afraid to share your service. It is a little bit, what's the word? Don't make it urgent. So do it as part of a process, and then it's never urgent. That's why I teach you in our program to do these lives, to practice your craft. These lives, we're teaching, and I'm asking you questions. But I'm also, for the people that are just beginning their journey, they can hear this message and know that if they continue to follow, they will learn more along the way for free, right? And then it comes time that they go, I need more help, because ultimately I'm not giving everything away, right? I'm not giving everything away. Those strategies that you learn in our Get Clients Confidently program, they are the pillars, I guess, of what I teach. So I will not give that away, but I will tell you, you need pillars. You need some form of strategy to get out there. So that's why I say to my clients, go live once a week, do a teaching, share your knowledge for half an hour, only half an hour. It doesn't take long. I always do a presentation and follow a little presentation that I've done. Because what I do is I turn those presentations into PDFs that I can give away. So, you work smarter when you're doing these things. And then, do a masterclass. So a masterclass is where you can absolutely teach for over an hour, ask questions, get engagement, see where people are at in their journey. See whether or not there are people that are ready to come and have a coffee chat with you. Have a conversation around how to change, up the level of personal development. Look into their spirituality. Look into wellness. Look into whatever it might be. It might be a product or service. It might be a product, or it might be a service. Whichever way, it doesn't have to be salesy, right? So Facebook is constantly improving and changing. So having someone that understands that is really important for your business. Now, I was talking to a beautiful lady last night, and she's been in hospital and missed a couple of coaching sessions. And it's surprising how quickly the the scheme of things gets, you get lost. You get lost in what you're doing. You get lost in the journey or the process of what you're doing for Facebook. And then you just get caught in the scroll. You're basically in there, but you're not actually being productive. And productivity, and when you think about thank you, when you think about productivity and the return on what you're investing, your time, then the return far outweighs. Like, I can be doing this for a month, so that is 4 half-hour sessions that I do for free, right? So 4 half-hour sessions, that's 2 hours. Is that right? 2 hours? I think that's 2 hours, right? So of that 2 hours, if I have someone that's listening to this and goes, I'd love to have a call with you, right? I'd love to speak to you a little bit about getting some strategies in my business. And then they say, yep, this looks exactly like what I want. And you sell your program. Isn't that 2 hours investing for the month valuable? So you have to look at it that way. Like, a lot of us look at it, when in the beginning, particularly I did, and I know I did. Oh, what do I want to go and give all that for free? Like, that's my time. It's worth, I'm worth about $200 and something an hour, blah, 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 work that out. But it's not about that. It's about, lead gen and generating leads. Because if you're not if you're not generating any kind of not generating leads in your business, you're stuck. So you've got to constantly generate leads, and be it a conversation, a sale. You've got to be mindful, even when you've had a sale, that you continue to nurture that person. And the guys that are in my program know this, right? And I constantly, when they're doing any form of masterclass, expo, any lead generation, I tell them, ask for a connection with that person. Connect and then have a chat. You may not convert, but you might convert. You never know until you ask. So Facebook.com is the 3rd most visited website in the world. So why wouldn't you be on Facebook? Now, if you're looking for a magic bullet, it's not me. I am not that person. For your business to build, grow, and prosper, you absolutely need to put in the work. You need to take action. So if you're not prepared to take the action and just want to, not fluff around, but, act whatever, it's not going to happen. There's no magic. There's no magic in this. It's stickability. It is stickability. And I've seen from the beautiful ladies that we have in our program, and men that are in the program, it's their stickability that has taken them the next level in their business. Because that's what it is. When you start to get confused and, you're doubting yourself, that's when you need your program. Because your program will support you to understand what you're going through. You're sabotaging, you're feeling like an imposter, you're going through all of those processes, right? So that's me, I believe. That's us for today. If you'd like to have a chat with me and, have a cup of coffee over a call, I had a beautiful chat the other day with a lady in Toronto. It was wonderful. It was late at night 7 p.m. over there and about 8:30 in the morning here. But I'd love to chat with you because over the years, I've definitely gleaned some sales and marketing techniques that really still will work for your business. And if you want to build, grow, and monetize your community on Facebook, come and see me. Bye for now. Watching the replay, #replay. Bye now.